the law so that these parastatals are sold at the whim of the administration will be resisted by the people of Kenya. 8. On education, we have resolved that the Kenya Kwanza administration be compelled to resume free education and to return the subsidies and bursaries that have always been available for all Kenyan children. 9. That the Kenya Kwanza regime be compelled to immediately address the confusion, the chaos, and the mounting expenses and demands surrounding the implementation of the junior high school program. Azimio pays tribute to the late Professor George Magoha, whom we lay to rest tomorrow, for his passion, vision, and resolve that is now missing. Had this administration let Professor Magoha stay, we are sure we would not have witnessed the confusion we see today. Tomorrow, members of the administration will flock to game to voice hypocritical and false praise to the late professor, yet they refuse to allow him to finish his work of implanting the new education system, and instead elevated politics above the interests of the children of Kenya. Number 10, that we have taken note of the suffering of university and college students, and we demand that the Kenya Kwanza administration immediately release all pending help funds to help ease the suffering of students. Azimio notes that inflation has wiped out the purchasing power of the current allowances given to university students, and demands that the administration must also increase the amount available under help in light of the inflation. In addition, and to end the destitution prevailing in our campuses, Kenya Kwanza administration must be forced to restore the old catering services in all public universities to enable all students access decent meals. Open the kitchens to enable students live in dignity. Number 11, that the Kenya Kwanza administration immediately releases monies to the counties to enable devolved units offer services that are critical to our people at this very difficult time. Azimio supports the formula put up by the Council of Governors. We also support calls for the full transfer of devolved functions, including water, health, and agriculture, among others, to the counties with immediate effect. We note that over 4,000 doctors are currently unemployed, yet Kenyans cannot get the health services they deserve. Kenya Kwanza must immediately make it possible for county governments to employ these doctors as part of the process to achieve universal health care. 12, that the Kenya Kwanza regime must immediately stop all lies and release the NGCDF and NGAF monies to all constituencies to help ease the burden of the people for whom these funds are a lifeline. Severally, the regime has promised to release the monies, but failed to keep its word. Finally, number 13, we note we are currently engaged in a just struggle for this nation, a struggle for good standard of living, struggle for democracy, and struggle to safeguard our hard-won multi-party political system that is under threat. In this struggle, we shall not tolerate acts that amount to a betrayal of the dreams and aspirations of the people of Kenya. Azimio, therefore, asks its elected leaders to shape up or ship out. There will be no two ways about this. The flirtations and cohabitations with the Kenya Kwanza regime under whatever pretext is totally unacceptable. Development is to be sought from Parliament, which appropriates funds, and not from State House. State House has no constitutional mandate or power to appropriate funds. That mandate and power resides in the two houses of parliament, that is the Senate and the National Assembly. Our people must not succumb to the blackmail, dirty politics, and dirty money being dished out by the regime that is struggling for legitimacy. Thank you. End of statement. We are not fielding any questions.